What's up, vlog? This is Brad over at New Scooters for Less. Today we're going to talk about how to change your headlight on your Wolf RX50.
The other day I heard you were out wearing your red and blue. He held your hand, can't stay alone, you know it's true.
The tools that you're going to need today are going to be safety gloves, safety glasses, a Phillips head screwdriver or Phillips head screw gun, and if you care, a bottle of polish to finish it off at the end. Alright, so the first step that you're going to want to do in order to remove the front face of the RX50 to get to the headlight is remove the center bolt. Once you remove that center bolt, go ahead and place it in a dish so you don't lose it. So next we're going to move to the side screws. There's 4 on each side, there's 8 total. Same thing on each side here. Once you get all of these unscrewed, we're going to go ahead and put them in the dish so we don't lose them. A lot of times this bottom one won't come out all the way. You can just kind of loosen it because it's grabbing an actual plate behind here. So if it doesn't come out, it's a little bit thicker, that's okay. And then again, 4 screws on this side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Start to remove those. Okay, at this point the panel is loose, we can just pop this right off. It's going to be held in by our electrical wires. We're going to disconnect these connectors. All you have to do is push on that tab and give it a little tug. It'll release. Same thing here. That's the main headlight, and these are running lights. Now we've got the front off. You can just set it down, try to be easy because you don't want to scratch any paint. So once you have the front face off, the headlight bulb is right behind this middle tab here that's insulating the main light. Just pop it open, and then if you turn this, you can see the tabs right behind it where they will meet to slide out. So just turn the bulb and then it'll pop out. So you're just gonna push it in and twist it, and then it'll release. We use a 12 volt 35 watt bulb. You can also use a 12 volt 25 watt bulb. I prefer the 35. You'll notice on the bulb itself, the tabs that slide into the socket are 2 different sizes. You have a thicker side and a skinnier side. So that matters when you put it in, so make sure you're putting it in the right way. Essentially this is the way it's going to connect on the prong. These have 2 different filaments on the bulb. So this one bulb acts as your high and low beam. When you go to put it in, just make sure those are lined up. The thicker side's on this side, the skinnier is on that one. You slide it in those slots. Again, push it all the way down and twist it right. Then you should see your connecting pieces on the back hit your prongs. A lot of times you'll get a light not connecting all the way, so you'll only get one beam, either the high or the low, and a lot of times it's just because one of these prongs is sticking off and it's not making contact. So now we're just going to reinsert. I always look at from the other side again, so I'm just going to twist this, turn it, and get an insert. Again, my tabs are there. I see it made it through, and just twist it to secure. Our bulb's not going anywhere now. Now the fun part, we got to reconnect everything. So go ahead and put your boot back on. That's insulating the bulb. We're going to reconnect our main harness. I always kind of use my body to hold the actual panel, and then just kind of slide these connectors back together. Once it goes through, give it a little tug, it should be secure. These are our running lights. Same here. Again, as you plug this in, positioning gets kind of funky. Just any way you can get it connected. If you have a friend, they can always help you hold it. You have pretty long wires here, so whenever you go to put it back, the piece that holds it on the very front, try to hide the wires right behind it. And these won't get pulled on and tugged on. And then when you go to put it back, just line up that first hole, the very middle one, and that'll help you when we go to put everything back. Again, this is my starting point. When I go to put it back on, that's what I'm starting with, that main one. So then we'll take our screws again, our main screws that we have over here that we took out. When I grab these, I always push these together because the tabs can meet at the hole, and then you can just kind of look and see exactly where you're supposed to put it. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for joining me today. It's a pretty straightforward process, but if you're having trouble and it's still not working for you, might be something else going on, just bring it by. Our service team here is happy to check it out for you.